The Geyer Performing Arts Center presents their 10th annual Toddy Awards.
Ghost of Toddy's past. 10 years past. Today you will be visited by 6 new musicals.
I asked Greg what I was getting paid for this. He told me you're going to get double what you got the last 9 years. I do everything you asked me to do, don't I, Greg?
Almost.
You know, we were supposed to do a show, West Side Story, and we couldn't get enough men. Gosh, I know that feeling.
So instead of West Side Story, Geyer board director Brad Geyer came up with another idea, Side by Side by Sondheim.
He had all these people come, all these great singers. And then, I don't know why he asked me, just to fill in, I guess. But anyhow, I was real busy. I was doing Saturday Night Live at my church. Brad says, well, you could come late, and it was great. I only had to come once in a while to practice.
But throughout the show, Davis always assured the audience,
I'm still here.
Davis also performed a short number from Side by Side, but it took an unexpected turn.
Oh, I've been through so many things. I could tell you who. Oh, Winston and Wally, oh, Amos and Andy, oh, everything. And I've been through Donald Trump. And guess what? He's here.
Then along came Ben Wren, who poked fun at President Trump throughout the entire awards show. All in good fun, of course.
Wow, there are so many people here. There are more people here than were at my inauguration. I am here to make the Toddies great again. And we will do that. We will do that. We will make the Toddies great. There will be so much winning here tonight. So much winning.
Wren, dressed as Trump, announced all of the performers that night.
Well, our first performance tonight is from the cast of A Christmas Carol. And let me tell you something, I don't like that show. I don't like that show. Charles Dickens is clearly biased against rich people, and I don't think that's very good. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the cast of A Christmas Carol.
An angel blessing the ship made it in for Christmas together.
Look, Mr. S, all over London.
Then the awards were given out. Mike Hamill won the award for Best Supporting Actor in a Musical, Little Shop of Horrors.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad that you enjoyed my performance. It was something, huh? What I really needed in this was to not be able to see or hear anything with a terrarium on my head, so thank you.
Rachel Zabo won an award for Best Antagonist for her role as Ursula in The Little Mermaid.
Thank you so much to Chelsea Forbes for casting me in my dream role. Ever since I was a little girl, Little Mermaid has been my favorite movie, and Ursula has been my favorite villain, and I don't even know what to say. Thank you to everyone who came to see it and supported me, and the cast who's wonderful while I was dying backstage every night. And just thank you for supporting theater, because without you I wouldn't be able to do it. So thank you so much.
The Toddies also featured performances from the musicals Little Shop of Horrors, 9 to 5, and The Little Mermaid. Cats the Musical won both the awards for Best Music and Best Choreography.
Wow, this is a very humbling experience. Because I know who else is in the category. We had some very, very talented musicians this season. And I think I was with them and won. Very humbling. But most importantly, I think I want to thank the cast. because the ensemble sound that you're going to hear tonight wasn't just because of musical direction. It's because a lot of talent, a lot of energy that came out of our musical cast. So, on behalf of, I guess, everyone, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Victoria Post accepted an award for Best Leading Actress in a Play for her role as Anne Frank in The Diary of Anne Frank.
This show is one of those shows that really sticks with you after you're done with it, and I think it's because you really realize in this day and age this still could happen again, and you still could go through it. But like Anne, I really do believe that in spite of everything and all the hate in the world, people are good at heart. So thank you guys.
The Toddies also celebrated the inspiration behind the event itself, Marilyn Toddy Kiefer.
She also taught music at Southmoreland High School in 1969 and 1970 and started the Scottdale Bell Choir. In addition to being an amazing mother and musician, Toddy was a leader in this community. She was a founding member of the Scottdale Garden Club and was partially responsible for the creation of the Scottdale Park and gazebo. She was a board member and later chairperson of Scottdale Bank and Trust Company. She was also a member of a variety of other clubs and organizations, including the group of citizens that purchased, saved, and renovated the Scottdale Showtime Theater, now the Geyer Center for the Performing Arts. Toddy loved people, especially theater people. She would sit up in the balcony and she would clap and she would laugh, and you always knew when she was here because she was always the loudest one.
Zabo and Tyler Hanford accepted the award for Best Director for Urinetown.
Urinetown was really something special to Tyler and myself. We just loved our cast. Our cast was just always supporting each other and lifting each other up and trying to make the show the best it could be. Oh, I have to thank him, I guess. I can't not imagine doing this with anyone else. For those of you who don't know, we've been friends for like 15 years, and to do this with him has just been amazing. He's my theater husband, and I love him.
This is an amazing honor because this year was so full of shows that just set the bar so high for our theater. You know, it doesn't feel right to be accepting an award for Best Director because we were all the best directors. I truly believe that in my heart. This theater family means so much to me. It really does. I don't know how I would get by without every single one of you guys. You know, Urinetown was like lightning in a bottle. It's one of those shows that every person that walked through the door at auditions, we were just floored by. We immediately knew where we wanted to put people. It was just great.
Zabo and Hanford also direct the first big show of 2017, Hair, running February 23rd through the 26th.
Now it is my honor to introduce this year's Golden Door Knob recipient. She started performing with her uncle's country band when she was just a little girl. Her first claim to fame was being an opening act at the State Theater in Uniontown for country music icon Loretta Lynn. In 2007, 10 years ago, Richard Means asked her to organize a summer camp for kids and run the newly formed education department. From that time, she has led the department and opened 1 million doors for the children of our theater. But it's not just her accomplishments in the education department that we should recognize. She has also acted, built sets, created props and costumes for both AAFC and Geyer Performing Arts Center. She has helped write original shows and is a regular director for plays, musicals, cabarets, and murder mysteries. She is the reason the green room is green. Please stand and join me in congratulating Kat Post.
I'm one of the few
people in the world that get to say I was a foster child. I lived in 7 different homes during my childhood, 5 even before I was age 4. And I just found out recently that only 1% of foster children make it through college and get college degrees. And so I know in my life who I have to thank, and that's my grandparents and my teachers, that I was one of those 1% that got a college degree. But being a foster child comes with baggage that you never quite feel like you belong anywhere. And I have to say that the people in this building have one by one become my family. And when I say it, it's just me and my mom. I don't have anybody except for my babies. I don't have anyone to have my back behind me. But because of you all, I have people. And so what you guys provide for me is more than all these things on that list Shirley had can never pay you back. In 3rd grade, I had a music teacher named Miss Babiak. But I know that I wasn't the best singer, I wasn't the best guitar player, but I had that it factor. She used to say, you've got it. You've got it, Kathy. And she made me believe in myself at a time when friends of mine were going through suicidal thoughts and bulimia and all of the struggles that teenagers face. She made me believe in myself. She made me aware of the power of music and that you don't have to be extremely talented like some of those who have accepted awards up here, but sometimes you just have to work hard and care.
So my message to you for the rest of the year is love one another.
Somehow they found a sense of humor amidst the seriousness of the topic of this show. And boy, the topic is really relevant today, isn't it? So my thrill as a former English teacher is taking literature and bringing it to life on the stage. That is my very favorite part about being here, is seeing words rise up into life, and that's what these ladies and gentlemen did for us. So thank you, everybody.
The cast of The Little Mermaid flooded the stage as they accepted their award for Best Musical.
I want to give a huge thank you to this amazing cast here at We had 142 people come out and audition for us. We somehow got down to these brilliant, amazing people. I want to thank everyone who even auditioned. You made it so hard to pick everyone. If you wanted an award for my show or not, you guys were phenomenal. You were everything I dreamed of. My choreographer, Josh, thank you. Allison. Everyone who helped backstage, all the Guppies, all their parents, you guys were so important to this. It was no one person, even though it's called Little Mermaid. It was not just her, it was everyone. Thank you for everyone who came to see it, and thank you guys for supporting the theater. This is really cool. Thank you.
As anyone who knows me, you know that I am not a fan of this award ceremony. But I am a fan of Toddy Kiefer. One of the main reasons I'm not a fan is because Toddy would never want anyone to feel as if they weren't appreciated or acknowledged for their performance on this stage. She wasn't shy about telling people that she liked them. And she would want each and every one of you to know, if you performed on this stage, you were a winner to her. Please remember that without Toddy Kiefer and the Kiefer family, none of us would be able to be here tonight. Congratulations again to all of you.
Reporting for the Tam O'Shanter, this is Kaylee Whitlatch.